Mark never expected this. He thought he would die in this desolate forest, at best, surviving only 2 months. But with a little effort, he not only survived but lived for 20 years, and his strength kept growing. He even reached the pinnacle of wizardry, and he discovered a hidden ability, the power to remain forever young. He thought he would live out his life quietly in this forest. However, one day, he found an injured man by the sea, the first human he had seen in years. He brought him home. The man's name was Porter, and he expressed deep gratitude for Mark's rescue. He promised to give Mark a gift when he returned home. Mark explained the situation, telling him that, apart from the two of them, there were no other humans in this place, and it was uncertain if Porter could even make it back home. Porter was confused but didn't give up, asking Mark to show him where he had found his ship. When they arrived, Porter became even more disappointed. His ship was completely destroyed, and the rest of the crew was likely dead. He had no idea how to get back. Though Mark had never left the forest, he knew the town was to the north. That was what the Red Dragon had told him. This land was bordered by the sea on 3 sides, and only to the north could they reach civilization by climbing the mountains. Upon hearing this, Porter regained some hope, and once again asked Mark to go back with him, saying he would protect him along the way. Mark didn't answer immediately. If this had been the old Mark, he probably would have refused, preferring to live in solitude. But after all these years, he had become curious about the outside world, so eventually, he agreed to Porter's request. Before setting out, the two made thorough preparations, and said goodbye to the Fairy King who had always guided them. The Fairy King also gave Mark a gift. Though it was just a piece of clothing, Mark was satisfied, since he hadn't had normal clothes in years, and had no materials to make them. The next day, the two began their journey. As promised, Porter protected Mark throughout the journey. He was a skilled swordsman. Even though his magic wasn't that strong, his combat skills were excellent, and ordinary monsters were no match for him. However, an accident still occurred.